This is our local news, our local hospital in lockdown from a shooter in Albany, New York.
Other police officers head to toe gear. You see, actually, take a look at this right now. So we got more people coming in to Albany Med at the moment. I'm going to move out of the way here. So we got them going inside. Very active scene at the moment. Mark, Sabrina, you saw that press conference that was just held. Tessa Bentulin giving us an update right outside Albany Medical Center. That armored unit just pulling in right behind Tessa as police continue to investigate what's going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of activity outside. We have team coverage here this afternoon of the lockdown situation at Albany Medical Center Hospital after Code Silver was issued. We can tell you exactly what Albany Med said as they tweeted just before we came on air. They said they're investigating a report that a person was inside the hospital, may have been in possession of a handgun. Here's what they're saying. At this time, the investigation is ongoing, and as a precaution, the hospital has been placed on lockdown. Patients and staff are safe. Since that tweet, we've learned that police are focusing on a specific area of the hospital for the person believed to have been seen with a gun.
Again, staff outside the hospital right now gathering as they are waiting to see if they can get back inside, find out what is going on. And Taniqua Penix is there as well, speaking to some people outside the hospital. Let's check in with Tia. And what have you learned where you are, Tia?
Hey, Mark and Sabrina, you all said it. It's a lot of activity. You can see just people are standing by, shocked. You see people out with their cell phones. Everybody has questions. They want to know what's going on. We did just have that press conference. I talked to a DoorDash delivery person. This person tells me they've never seen anything like this in the area, but just a lot of questions. We have a lot of people from CVS. They can't talk on camera because they're supposed to be working. But again, this has drawn so much attention. You just have people outside right now with their phones, want to know what's going on. So I've been walking around talking to people. I'll go back, see if I can get some more answers from people. But until then, reporting live in Albany, Taniqua Penix, News Channel 13 with coverage you can trust. Mark and Sabrina, back to you.
Tia, thank you. This is a situation which started to develop at around 2:40 this afternoon when the call came in that the person may have a handgun inside Albany Medical Center Hospital, and immediately the hospital spokesman tells us that the hospital went on Code Silver.
Yes, again, Code Silver is a potential armed assailant inside the hospital. So again, police right now focusing on a specific part of the hospital.
This is Albany, New York now,
man.
man.
Is inside and what they can
People are going crazy.
Patients are in the hospital. They were in there at the time, so doctors have been seeing patients who are already there, but they're not taking new patients except for critical patients coming in via helicopter.
Via helicopter, or perhaps those most critically injured by ambulance. But as the hospital spokesperson told us just a few minutes ago, that many of the ambulances headed to Albany Medical Center have been diverted or are being diverted at this hour. We're continuing our live team coverage now. Let's go back to Tessa Bentulin, who's standing by live outside Albany Medical Center. Tessa.
Hi, Mark and Sabrina. So before the 4 o'clock show, I was talking to some people who were inside Albany Med. We're kind of just waiting out here. Several people told me they didn't want to give their names, but they said, yes, we were told that there's a lockdown right now, so we were just told to go outside and wait for further notice. They also said that they were told it's a Code Silver, and as Albany Med told us, it's one of their bigger protocols that they use if there is a person inside the building with a supposed handgun or a knife or some sort of weapon on them. So that's what we're being told by Steve Smith again as well with the Albany Police Department. He says there is a credible threat of someone inside the building with a handgun. So they're in Albany Med right now assessing the situation. Again, people just kind of waiting to see if anything is going to happen. But as for patients, again, they're all safe. They're all sound, as well as the staff that are inside and caring for those specific patients in there. But you know, Albany Med is a huge hospital, so they've got buildings spanning all across this district. So any other buildings that are with Albany Med that are not specifically this one right here that's being evaluated for that lockdown, the other ones are also open, those parts of the hospital. But this is also what we heard from Steve Smith as well.
Right now, again, we're just focused on this certain area of the hospital to determine if, in fact, there is a person there who may be in possession of a handgun.
Now, one other person actually came up to us, and he was a patient at Albany Med, and he said, "Hey, do you know anything? I was just told that there was a lockdown, and I needed to leave the building." And that's what he did. He was a patient there. He was waiting for an appointment. A doctor told him to just head out of the building. We're still waiting to get more information, but this time, Steve Smith with Albany Police is not giving us too many details as they still evaluate this credible threat with someone inside the building.
Tessa, we see that one angle behind you. Again, that's the main entrance of the hospital. But can you describe?
Again, this is my hospital in my area.
What it looks like in the other parts of the hospital, the emergency room
Code
area,
Silver,
the other parts
person
of the hospital as
of
well.
interest in the hospital with a weapon.
Yeah, so we've been pretty much at this one-centered main entrance of the hospital.
God bless.
which
Please
is the emergency
subscribe
room. We haven't really
for
seen
more.
any sort of ambulances come in and out right now. It's really just, as you see another cop car, there's sirens coming
How
on.
can I give you the news if you don't
Inside
subscribe?
this car right now, there's another police officer in head-to-toe gear. He'll be coming out soon. We haven't seen any patients coming in and out of here, but we did see that chopper.
If you don't subscribe, you're on your own.
That was a patient that was going into Albany Med. So some critical patients.
I do this for the people that can't get to the TV,
You see this van going in here as well. Mostly
working or
just
whatever the
police
case may
officers
be.
in the main entrance here.
Again, Albany Med taking
So support the channel.
precautions, as
Subscribe.
well as Albany Police working with other agencies
Bye
to
now.
investigate